Hello everybody, I'm here with a very excited woman. This is Wanda Egan, and her horse has been missing up here in the Snowy Mountains since February.
15th.
And today,
He's going home.
he's going home. Wow. Now, take us back to how long you've had Rory for.
Since birth, he's homebred.
Wow. And you raised him, and did you break him?
We broke him, yep. So there's only ever been 2 people on his back. Yeah.
Amazing. And so how many times have you brought him up here?
This is only the 2nd time.
Wow. In all that time. How old is he?
14.
14. And he's how tall?
17-1.
So he's got a friend in Everest.
Yes.
Yeah?
There's no falling off him.
Could be very McUgly if you did. So take us back to that day over at Ghost Gully when he scarpered.
Well, it was actually our last night of 8 nights, and they were just having dinner in their own private pens and before they went into the community yard. And I think a young horse might have scared itself, and he ran out of his electric fence and ran through Rory's, and there was actually 7 horses out. So it was a mass breakout.
A mass breakout.
So 3 were collected straight away, and 4 were out, and they bolted. And they bolted for over 10 kilometres west, back towards Long Plain Road.
Yep.
And disappeared into the night. 2 days later, one of them strolled back into camp by himself,
Nice.
visibly relieved.
Yes.
I think number 2 and number 3 were caught on about day 8 or 9. But Rory hadn't been seen since the 16th at all, not a sighting. I thought I found some footprints of his, but he just was on the move.
Unbelievable. So he was kind of like the colt from Old Regret that got away.
Well, one from Ghost Gully anyway.
The one from the gelding from Ghost Gully who joined the wild bush horses.
He did.
And now he's back. So were there a lot of sightings of him in the months?
There was a couple that were possibilities over at Kyandra, and I think there was 3 that said he had a rug on.
Right.
But I couldn't get up here in time to confirm it, so we never really ever knew. But then for him to be all the way over here,
It's unbelievable.
we just would come up on different weekends, and different groups would come up and let me know that they rode out from Cooambill, or they rode out from Ghost Gully, or from Wares Yards, and which direction they all went, but no one, not a horse rider saw him.
It was a great mystery, wasn't it? That such a massive horse could be on this country and no one
seen him.
Yeah. And this is the weekend before the long weekend. I mean, this whole place shuts down for winter time.
And I had resigned myself to not getting him back. So it's wonderful.
So incredible. How many people do you reckon searched for Rory in the interim?
I suppose I've made a lot of new friends.
Very good friends.
Very good friends, actually. Shared a few beers around the campfires, but it's hundreds, really.
Yeah.
Once word got out on Facebook and all the flyers got put up around the toilets, there wasn't a horse rider that wasn't looking for him.
And bring us forward now to this little episode that's unfolded. How did you find out?
A phone call. Yeah, so after a ride out with some friends yesterday on my new horse, we were sitting down having a beer, talking about Rory like we always do, and the phone rang. And it was a 64 number, so I know it's the Snowy Mountains. Answered it, and he asked who I was and everything, and every time I asked him a question, he answered it correctly. And I just started crying more and more and more, and I just had to be him. Just had to have been. That he couldn't have got so many questions right, and it wouldn't have been him.
Then what happened?
Oh, I had to go home. I was in Nowra. I had to go home and unpack the float, then repack it, and then there's no point travelling at night, and I didn't know where to sleep or anything, so we just left at 6 o'clock this morning in the dark. We'll get home in the dark, but he will be home.
So what was that feeling like when you walked into the yard and you saw him there, still with his rug on?
Oh, that big blaze makes my heart jump. It's warm. Yeah.
And the girls that found him?
Wonderful.
Aren't they sweethearts?
Oh, I can't believe he heard some women's voices and come running to him. I always thought he would though. But, he knows Greg, but it's my horse, and yeah, he shares everything with me.
Yeah. Only 2 people have ever been on him, and now he's back. So, final question: you going to bring him back up here?
Well, now might be a toss-up between the new horse or him, but no, probably will.
All right.
With my new friends, my new riding friends.
Good on you, Wanda. Well done.
Thank you.
Mwah.